welcome back to my YouTube channel. Maybe I should turn off this light. Okay, so hopefully the lighting isn't horrible. It's a rainy day, but I've been wanting to get this Q&A out to y'all because I know y'all have a lot of questions. So since I purchased my MacBook about 10 weeks ago, I've gotten a heaping load, big old bunch of subscribers. I think I've gained about 500 to 600 subscribers. So hey to y'all. I know it can be pretty hard to just jump into somebody's channel sometimes and then trying to figure out who they are from previous videos and stuff like that. And I do daily vlogs, so unless you're on my channel every 1 to 2 days, it's kind of hard. You got a whole bunch of videos to catch up on, and I know that can get typically boring. I know for me, for a fact, if I have to watch about 20 videos to figure out who this person is, how old they are, and all of that, it's annoying. So I like to do Q&As, and I also like to answer people's questions in the comment boxes. So anytime you have a question, don't hesitate to ask. But anyways, I asked y'all to ask me questions on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. I posted about 5 times on Instagram because I'm not one of those people that just post one time and get a bunch of 50 questions or whatever. But anyways, let's get started. So what got you started / inspired to start a channel? How did you know exactly what you wanted to do for YouTube? So this dates back to December 2013. I watched Morgan Taylor's channel, long story short, and once I saw that she was a college student, and I'm like, hey, I'm a college student, maybe I should try this out, and the rest is history from there. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do on my YouTube channel, and so I started daily vlogging. I just love the rawness and the realness. Not that I'm not real in other videos, but I love the rawness and the realness of doing, what am I doing? From doing daily vlogs. What's your favorite fall color? Who's your favorite YouTuber and why? My favorite fall color, I'm gonna have to say like a purple wine burgundy color. I know that made no sense, but I just prefer to see that more than anything. Like preferably I'm thinking about my nails. That I feel like that's my go-to fall colors for like my nails and stuff. My favorite YouTuber, I don't have like a particular favorite YouTuber, but I have a lot of favorite YouTube channels that I watch. I will link them down below, but I like the Daily Davidsons, I like the Bells Plus One. I watch a lot of small YouTube channels as well, but before I get into those, I like Beautiful Morgan, I like Dollface Beauty, Jayla Corion, smaller YouTube channels. I love the original PYT, Dereka So Couture, Serene Brownie. I am a baby doll. I will link everybody down below, so please check them out. And don't hate me if I forgot to name your YouTube channel. Can we see Bay? All these hide and seek shots. Drea, I love that question. I got it and I laughed, and I showed Kendall and we laughed. But I have been in situations, not relationships. I've been in situations where I was so eager to show my boyfriend off to the world. Although I have nothing to prove to anybody, I wanted all my friends to know my boyfriends. I wanted them to be best friends. I wanted them to have my boyfriend's number just in case, yada, yada, yada. And after I figured out that that was completely dead, completely dead, and I got myself right before I got with Kendall, I told myself I would not broadcast my relationship ever again. I feel like that's the deadest situation that I've ever done in my life. So right now, we're just taking our relationship day by day, and I'd rather not just post him all over my Instagram, not all over Snapchat, and YouTube, because obviously I daily vlog and everything like that. So we're just gonna wait, and you're gonna see him in the boyfriend tag. The boyfriend tag should probably be coming sometime between Christmas and New Year. Probably just gonna post it on New Year, so stay tuned. Do you want to make YouTube your career, and what are your career goals? I definitely want to make YouTube my career. I feel like this is something that I'm really good at. Lord knows I never would have thought in a million years. I enjoy doing YouTube. And I enjoy doing YouTube. I'm very passionate about it. I eat, sleep, breathe, and do YouTube. Believe it or not, I'm constantly talking about YouTube. I know Kendall's just like, can we talk about something else? If we're not talking about being a Q, doing football or YouTube, or sleeping, basically. What else? Sorry, my mom was just calling me. I had to decline that call. What are your career goals? I would love to be a physician assistant. That is what I went to school to do. And if I can help out in any way, shape, or form as far as doing health or public health or medicine, I would love to do it as well. What was your major in college, and what do you plan on getting your master's in? So my major in college was health promotion and psychology, and I want to get my master's either in health and wellness counseling, public health, and at one point I was thinking about doing early education, but I'm like, that's a little bit far from what I did. But anyways, yeah. Where do you see yourself in a year or so, and are you willing to be part of a sisterhood? In a year or so, I see myself still grinding on my YouTube channel. I still see myself living in, I'm about to say living in YouTube, living in North Carolina, and just living life. I mean, I'm pretty sure life changes constantly, but I don't really see myself doing any major, huge changes or anything like that. And I am a part of a sisterhood. I'm a part of the sisterhood that me and a couple of girls created back in April around my birthday. So I will link their channels down below. We are starting that back up, so stay tuned with that. And if you're asking me if I'm willing to be a part like of another sisterhood, that's something obviously I have to think about. But yeah. What was your biggest struggle while you were in college? Oh my gosh. I gave up and I withdrew out of classes and I didn't go back until like a year later. If y'all would like me to do an updated college experience video just explaining things from the day I started freshman year to the day I walked across the stage, please let me know. But I feel like the biggest struggle was everything. I feel like the devil threw everything towards me to make me give up and not go back, but I didn't. I did give up, and then I realized that I was an idiot, and that's not what I wanted for my life. And I went back, and I never regretted it since then. So, just let me know if y'all want an updated college experience video. What's your dream goal, and where do you see yourself 10 years from now? My dream goal is to be, I don't want to say a perfect Christian, but a better Christian. To be a wife and a mother, to be a provider, and to be rich. I mean, come on now. And to be able to help people out across the world. Where do I see myself in 10 years? 10 years, I will be 33 years old. I see myself established. I want to be established fully by 30 years old. I see myself married. I see myself with either one or two kids. I see myself in my dream house. I've traveled a lot. I've helped my mom out miraculously. Hopefully, I've built her house. Just, yeah. Y'all know what I'm saying. What country slash state do you want to get married in? The United States. I do not have money like that to be going out of the country to get married. And also, I want a fall wedding. I probably want to get married in October. I love fall. So, what other countries have fall like that? I feel like I probably sound stupid, but I feel like United States is like the only country that has like the leaves falling down and stuff. I know it's not, but most likely United States. Um, what is your mission as a YouTuber? My mission as a YouTuber is to help people just I have so many missions. Let me put it this way. My mission is to help people embrace who they are, to help people learn different things. Like one thing I do on my vlogs that I really enjoy is I go grocery shopping a lot and I cook on my channel. And a lot of people didn't know you can shop for cheap. So I love being that person where you can go to my channel and learn how to make a nice home cooked meal for under $10. I mean, why wouldn't you like something like that? I like to show people that you shouldn't give up. Be who you are. Go after your dreams. So that is my mission as a YouTuber, to just help people embrace who they are and to learn different things. How old are you and where are you from? I'm 23 years old and I am from Trenton, New Jersey. That's where I was born and partially raised. And then my mom moved to Edgewood, Maryland, which is like a suburb or I guess a city or town on the outskirts of Baltimore. So usually when people ask me, I just say Baltimore because nobody knows where Edgewood is. Any advice for new YouTubers? Don't give up. I don't care if you've been stuck at 100 subscribers for 4 weeks. Don't give up. Learn new traits. There's not a day that I don't get on my phone or on my laptop and look up YouTube videos to become a better YouTuber. So don't ever give up and just continue to keep branding your channel. Any school advice? Once again, don't give up. Don't procrastinate. Go to school. Don't lay in bed. Get up and go to school. What motivated you to start a YouTube channel? I've answered that. Favorite fall color? I've answered that. What slash who got you into makeup? So before my YouTube channel, I would consider myself a tomboy. I did wear I did wear weave and stuff like that, but the only makeup that I wore was eyeliner and mascara. So, you know, my mom used to get behind me and was like, you need to act more feminine. So once I got into YouTube, I started watching like videos and stuff like that. And then that's when I started to learn how to apply makeup for myself. So yeah, that's what pretty much got me into wearing makeup. Um, how much do you really love Taylor? Do you plan on branching out into other like like clothing lines, motivational speaking, etc.? I love you, Tay. You know I love you. What's up, girl? Um, I do plan on branching out. If I ever have the privilege to go out and do motivational speaking, I would love to do that. I feel like I don't want to say live life, but I feel like I've gone through so many obstacles in life that I can be that person to stand up in front of a crowd and talk to them. Have y'all ever had somebody come out to your school and talk to you about being in the struggle or yada 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 growing up and being successful and stuff like that, but they've had their whole path caved out for them? Have y'all ever had that? I was never that person that could relate to somebody that grew up rich, never knew what it's like to struggle to pay tuition. There's been plenty of times where I didn't know where I was going to get $6,500 from to start class. There's times where I didn't start class for 2 weeks after the semester started because I didn't have $6,500. So I would love to go out and motivationally do motivational speaking. I feel like I that is my cup of tea. I would love to do that. And another thing I would love to do is to write books. I love writing, and I love, I'm an open book. I love sharing stories, so I would love to do books as well. Um, why is your skin so flawless? Skincare routine? Question mark. My skin is so flawless. I'm not trying to be funny. It just came with me. It just came with me when I was born. I don't really have a skin routine. Sometimes I go to sleep. I don't even wash my face. But when I do tend to break out, I do have a skin routine that I can do for y'all. So stay tuned for that. Um, any sayings or mottos? I usually say any whore like it's nothing. I'll be talking to somebody, I'll be like, any whore. Um, other than that, I don't really have any other sayings. What's your preference when it comes down to high end brands? Do you have any? Um, I guess I'll have to say MAC. I don't really wear high end makeup like that. I really wear stuff like Maybelline, L'Oreal. I don't wear makeup like that. But if I had to, or high end makeup like that. But if I had to, it would probably be MAC. What's your favorite perfume? I'm not really a huge fan of perfume. I like body spray more. I'm gonna have to say Love Spell. I don't know if you consider that perfume or body spray, but you know. What's your biggest fear? My biggest fear, I know Dollface Beauty was just talking about this on her channel, and I'm like, girl, I had the same thing. I am scared of holes. A lot of holes put together. I think it's called trip I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna put it down here so y'all can see it. If you don't know what that is, please go Google that and look at that. If you can stand to look at that, if you don't feel sick, if you're even talking about it, my skin's starting to itch. If you don't feel sick, if you don't feel like your skin is itching and stuff like that, then you're a good one. But I hate that. Another big fear of mine. This is a crazy one. Walking into a nasty public bathroom or walking into a nasty bathroom, period. I hate nasty bathrooms. I hate nasty kitchens. Disgusting. Another big fear of mine is to not be successful, obviously, and not be able to help people out in this world. How many kids do you want? I want at least 4 kids, at the most 6. Do I want any pets? Yes, I want small dogs though. Nobody has time for like big dogs and stuff like that. Um, do you want your kids to go to public or private school? I really believe that it depends in the location for where you live. I went to both Catholic and public school, and I feel like both of them were great education. So it really depends on where me and my husband, i.e. Kendall, will be residing. So if we're in a good neighborhood and we feel like public school is great, why not save our coin and send our kids to public school? But it really depends. Um, Will they play any sports or instruments? My kids will play sports and instruments. I will start my kids off at 2 years old. The real, I feel like if you start your kids off younger playing sports, the better they become. And I really refuse to pay for college. So either academics, an instrument, or singing, or sports is going to take my kids to college. I'm not paying. No, You got the wrong one. What church do you go to? I don't go to a church down here yet. I don't have like a set church that I go to, which I need to get into, transitioning into a sec church. So I'm still looking into churches, something I have not found yet. Terrible excuse, I know. What denomination are you? I grew up Catholic, but while I was at Liberty, I went to a non-denomination church. So typically, I mean, basically speaking, I am Catholic, but I don't know what I am at the moment, if that makes any sense. What is something that you want to change but you struggle with changing? I I don't know if I struggle with it. Maybe I'm hard headed with it. I don't know. I really don't know. I guess a lot of things in my life. Um, what makes you cry? A lot of, not a lot. Um, certain things really get to me and I start to cry. But I don't know. It just happens and I cry. So I'm not sure. Um, what is your biggest fear? I already answered that. Did Kendall or you say I love you first? I'm not going to answer that because that's kind of a question that might be answered on the boyfriend tag. But if you want to know if we say we love each other, we do say that. Um, is there a secret that you've kept from everyone, and I mean everyone, mom, Kendall, best friends, aunts, cousins, grandma, everyone, like literally only you and God know? Yes, there is a secret that I am keeping that nobody knows, and I don't really like the secret, but I mean, I'm not gonna change it up today. Favorite highlighter and foundation. I like the Maybelline Fit Me. I don't really wear I don't really wear highlighter like that, so I can't really answer that. Can you show babe? June 1st. January 1st, 2016. What kind of music do you listen to? I listen to all types of music. So that is the end of my Q&A. If y'all would like to see more Q&As more frequently, just comment down below. Let me know. Um, don't forget to let me know if you want to see more college experience videos. Just leave any video requests down below as well as any questions. And yeah, don't forget to thumbs up. Don't forget to comment. Always leave a comment. Come on. And don't forget to subscribe. I hope y'all have a blessed day.